Charles has played 30 plus roles in operas, and since his debut in 1999, and has some Major Figaro and La Boheme and the Flitterman. And so welcome, Charles.
Thank you. Thanks very much for inviting me here. I'm looking forward to singing a wide range of music for you. I believe that we're starting with Pirates of Penzance or Salon.
Oh, I hope you're starting with Pirates of Penzance.
It's in the program. I don't actually know the order.
I'll tell you what. I want to. May I?
Do just tell this story.
Okay. So, hello.
Yes.
We can hear you. Oh, good. All right. So, in 2008, American Stage in St. Petersburg, Florida, decided it would be a good idea to do the Pirates of Penzance in country rock style. And so they hired me. And the night before I went down for rehearsal, I went to an Iron Maiden concert. And I said to the director, I said, listen man, don't leave me out there. Let me talk to the critics. I knew the critics in town. So I said, let me talk to them. No, nothing. The night after, this is the day after opening night. This is the review. Arthur Sullivan must be spinning in his grave. He is the composer half of Gilbert and Sullivan, a 19th century English opera partnership, whose Pirates of Penzance is this year's American Stage in the Park production. The score, traditionally performed with orchestra and strings, winds, brass, and so forth, has been put through the musical ringer, resulting in a cacophony of incoherent swirl of sound that swamps the show. He liked it. On one hand, the nonsensical tale of reluctant pirate born in leap year is staged in more or less conventional style with a cast that includes interesting performers. But the treatment of the score by Vince DeMura, playing electronic keyboards and leading a 5-person band under a candy-striped awning, is so maniacally, insanely over the top in a rock jazz country fusion that you sort of have to figure out whether he and Olsen really liked Gilbert and Sullivan.
I hope you have a recording of that.
Actually, I'll tell you what, it gets worse, actually. But a friend of mine came up to me that day, because I was obviously very upset. And he says to me, "Did you sleep with his wife?" I don't remember what I did to this piece, but I thought it was fun.
So this is Gilbert and Sullivan. It's an operetta. It's written in the late 1800s in England. And, you know, Gilbert and Sullivan are a funny duo. So they write comedic operettas, and they're very lighthearted. This one is about a young boy who is turning 21. He's been given to pirates, and when he turns 21 years old, he can leave the pirates and be a normal boy, man. Well, unfortunately, he was born on leap year, so he will not turn 21. It's 1890 or so. He's not going to turn 21 until 1940. So there's the big problem with the whole thing. This song that I'm going to sing is the entrance of the Pirate King, and it kind of lays out the show for you. Away to the cheat to be a pirate king. Hurrah for the pirate king! When I sally forth to please my prey, I helps myself in a royal way. I seek a few more ships, is true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a person on us first has thrown. If he wants to call his crown his own, was somehow managed to get through. More dirty work than e'er I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. Hurrah for the pirate king! We're gonna mix the order up on you here, so we're gonna throw your programs right onto the floor right here. We're gonna move on to Mozart, 1790s right here. This is Don Giovanni, actually was written in 1790, and it's called the Don Juan Serenade. Don Juan he is wooing a maid of Donna Elvira, and he wants to bring her out so he can add to his list of 1,001 women.
1,001.
And one. Interestingly enough, he doesn't get any women in Don Giovanni for 3 hours, so I don't know how much of a womanizer he really was.
Hey, it's awful.
This is a perfect piece for this because this is really, it's early 1950s, it's post-World War II, and there was a lot of anti-Asian hate going on in America. And so Rodgers and Hammerstein, who were very, very, what do you want to say, they are progressive people. And so they wrote this story to sort of combat these issues between sort of Western and Eastern and cultures coming together. The main character that I'm singing right now, he had adopted in the show two Pacific Islander children, and when he goes for this woman that he wants to be with, she doesn't want to be with him because he doesn't have kids that are the right color or culture.
Just so you know that she changes her mind. She does change her mind. She comes to the Lord.
She does.
This is really one of the most beautiful songs that Rodgers and Hammerstein ever wrote. And yeah, we haven't rehearsed it at all.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, you may hear her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
I want some Italian.
It's going to get heavy. It's about to get heavy.
Let's do some Italian.
All right. This is a great opera. This is from the opera Un ballo e maschera, which is a Verdi opera, and it was censored. This opera was censored in Italy. The original name was Gustavo III, and if you're up on your history, Gustavo III was assassinated at a masked ball.
Yeah.
And Un ballo e maschera, that's what that means, a masked ball. So this opera they were forced to change it. So he sets it of all places in the New World, and it takes place in Boston, Massachusetts. And they kept most of the names the same. They changed some of the names, like Gustavo, for instance. But they kept the story the same, where now the mayor or the governor gets murdered by one of his best friends, because his best friend thinks that the king is sleeping with his wife, but he's not.
Like me and the critic.
Like the critic. This is called Eritu. This is from Act 3 of Un ballo e maschera. Alzati, lo tuo figlio a te concedo riveler nell'ombra, nel silenzio. Il tuo rossore, l'onta mia, nascondi. This is from Tannhäuser, Die Todesahnung. This is the prayer to the evening song from Tannhäuser. I'm not going to get into any Wagner stories because we'll be here for the end of the night. But this is probably one of the more beautiful melodies that he ever had written before he moves into the idea of the ring cycle and changing the entire musical form of opera. Wagner hated Italian opera because it was so structured. Like we were talking about A, B, A, recapitulation, all these things, cabaletta, aria, recitative. Wagner said, no, it should be more dramatic. The music should represent what's going on the stage, and the singer should be singing really what they're feeling. So he really does change opera. So here it is. Oh, du mein hoher Abendstern.
What's it mean? What's
Oh, my lovely, oh beloved evening star.
okay.
Wie Todesahnung und öckt die Lande, umhüllt das Tal mit schwärzlichem Gewande. Der Seele, die nach jenen Höhen verlangt, von ihrem Flug durch Nacht und Grausen bangt. Erscheinest du, Heiligste der Sterne, dein sanftes Lied entfernest du der Ferne, die nächt'ge Dämmerung teilt ein Liebesdrall. O freudig zeigst du im Weg aus dem Tal. O du mein holder Abendstern, wohl grüßt dich immer dich so gern. Vom Herzen, das sie nie verriet, grüße sie, wenn sie vorbei dir zieht. Wenn sie einschlägt im Tal der Erde, ein selger Engel dort zu werden, wenn sie einschwebt im Tal der Erde, ein selger Engel dort zu werden.
Okay, here we go.
The big dog.
Yeah,
I'm not sure this one needs an introduction.
yeah, I think they do.
I bet you this one doesn't need an opera. This is from the most famous opera ever written by Bizet, which is Carmen. And Carmen is about a cigarette seller. She works in a factory, and she's a hot babe. And all the guys in town kind of really have the hots for her. But she likes this one guy, Don Jose, for a little while. Until she meets this guy right here. And then she changes her mind completely because I fight bulls. This is Votre Tosse, the Toreador song from Carmen. le cirque est plein d'automates. La spectateur perdant la tête, le spectateur s'interpelle en grand vacarme. Apostrophe, criait ta page, poussez jusqu'à la couleur. Ah, c'est la fête du courage, c'est la fête des gens de cœur. Allons, on cante, allons, allons, toréador, on cante, toréador, toréador. Et songe bien, songe en combattant, que ne loi t'endrégane, et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend. Tout d'un coup, a fait silence, à que s'est passé-t-il? Il crissait le sang, il crissait le sang, les taureaux s'élancent en bondissant, en détournis. Il s'élance, il entre-frappe, en cheval roule, entraînant dans le picador. C'est pas de rire, plein de fourrure il court, le cirque est plein de sautes, on s'en sauve, fléchit la grille, c'est en tour maintenant, allons, on gagne, allons, allons, toréador, on gagne, toréador, toréador. Songe bien, songe en combattant,